Hi, this is Blake Angeles from Yamaha Corporation of America with the Yamaha CP4 stage piano. This is our brand new stage piano, and we've really done a lot of great things with this instrument, and I'm going to show you some of them today. So there are three really cool features about the CP4, three main points that we wanted to cover. Great sound, really great feel, and a great user interface. And it all comes in a very lightweight 38-pound package. So for an 88-note keyboard that's this light, it's great. It's truly an awesome stage piano that you can take to the gig and not break your back when you move. So let's talk about some of the sounds that are on board. There are three very different acoustic pianos. There's the CFX 9-foot concert grand, which is a very new concert grand that we released about 3 or 4 years ago at Yamaha. There's the CF3S, which is one of our other concert grands. It's been in the market for a very long time, beautiful sounding piano. And the Yamaha S6, a 6-foot 11-inch, very dark, nice, beautiful sounding, warmer kind of piano. So I'll play some of these pianos for you right now. Here's the CFX. So the CFX is a big concert grand that has the ability to really project over an orchestra, but at the same time, it's a very expressive piano. Really nice sounding piano. Another one is the CF3S. This is a little darker in the middle. Still very big on the high and low end like a 9-foot concert grand, but this is just a different character altogether. CF3S. The next one is the S6. This is the darkest of the three. This one's the 6-foot 11-inch. Great piano for something like a quiet ballad when you're just accompanying a vocalist. A smaller sound, but still a great sounding piano. The point is that there's three very different pianos for whatever your needs are. Great. We also have a host of really great vintage Tyne and Reed pianos as well. This is the 75 RD1 I'm playing here. The thing that's cool about this piano is, first of all, with a lot of other instruments, you can really hear where things change as you move from one sample level to the other. With this one, it's clean all the way through. It's really like the real thing. You can adjust some things with this piano. It uses our proprietary spectral component modeling tone generation technology. So I can change things like how much key off is in here. In fact, I'm going to defeat the reverb, which you can do right off the front. It's a great thing. If I'm in a studio and a studio engineer says, hey, can you turn off the reverb? I can just hit a button and it turns it right off. So I turned up a lot of the mechanism, the key off, and you can really hear it as opposed to turning it down. But I can also adjust something called the strike position, where the pickup is in relationship to the time. Right now it's in the middle. If I go all the way to the rear, I can make it sound like all of the Tyne pianos that I had when I was in college, all beaten up. You can really hear the mechanism on that. So that's another great feature. So there are 5 different Tyne pianos in this instrument. There's also the Reed pianos. That's the 69 WR, and here's the 77. Great sounding. All of these vintage instruments are in the CP4 stage. It's truly a great stage piano because of that. I love that about this instrument. In addition, we also have the legendary Yamaha CP70, CP80. These are the electric grands. That have a very distinct sound, a bright sound. It's very reminiscent. A lot of hits of the 70s and 80s had this instrument in it. Very cool. In addition to the great acoustic and electronic pianos in here, there are a host of tons of other sound in here. There's things like clavinets in here. Here's one with the VCM, virtual circuit modeled wah-wah sound. clavinet with a wah-wah pedal. There's lots of drawbore organs. With the mod wheel that we added to this product, which we didn't have in the previous product, you can now do things like spin up and slow down the rotary speaker effect. So lots of great sounds, 400 sounds, acoustic, electronic sounds, a host of other sounds on board as well. Another great thing about this is the action, and I can't say enough about the action. This is the graded hammer, natural wood action. It has synthetic ivory key tops on it. It's graded, so it means that it's heavier in the low end and lighter in the high end to simulate the differences between the size of the hammers on a grand piano. This also has a thing called the GH3 sensor. It's a damper sensor. So I can go in here and I can play repetitive notes very quickly, and the damper stays open like on a real acoustic piano. What that translates to as a player is that you can play so much faster. You feel like you have a lot more control, and the action is just that much more responsive because of it. Just repetitive notes are very, very easy to get going on this guy. Way better than anything else I've ever played. Really great. So that's the action on here. So great sounds, great action. The last thing is the user interface is very easy to get around. If I have a piano here and I want to layer, I simply hit acoustic piano and hit a string sound. And now I've layered these two. The light over on my left hand opens up and I see that the layer is illuminated here, and I can turn it up and down if I want to balance things out a little bit. If I want to split something, I just hit the split button. Now I have an acoustic bass. And if I want to change the split point, I simply hold the split button and change the split point. If I want to get back to the simple sound, I can simply turn them off. It's very cool. In fact, a great thing about this is performance direct select. I can hit the shift button and I have 16 different performances. What's a performance? In the first performance, I have a CFX, the grand piano. The second one is the Tyne piano. But let's say the third one, what I want is an acoustic bass. Now I have a split that's saved in the direct select. Here's the S6 with a pad. So here are my 16 sounds in here that have splits, layers, everything that I can have one button access to as well. It's a great feature. It's a great user interface. You have a 5-band EQ over here that's very simply to, if I want to change things and have a lot more lows or highs, I can easily move them and I can see where they're set. Or in the middle, you can feel it. You can feel it detent here, so you know where the center is. Now I'm flattened out. Really great, very easy to use user interface. So some of the things about this, the story is kind of on the back here. You have XLR outputs. Balanced XLR eliminates the need for direct boxes. You also have 1/4 inch outs. You have headphone out, 4 pedal inputs, 2 for continuous controller pedals, like our FC7, 2 pedal inputs here for things like the FC3, which comes with the product in the box. The pedal is in the box. MIDI in and out, audio recording to USB, so you can plug a USB flash drive in here and immediately record audio to it. And you also have a 2-host connector for MIDI applications to a computer. So the customer for this, obviously, a stage piano is designed for someone that's playing on the stage, be it a stage in a club, in a church. It's lightweight, it's easy to move around, it feels great. It's just an absolutely perfect stage piano as far as I'm concerned. If you have any questions at all about the CP4 Stage, go to fullcompass.com or contact your Full Compass sales representative. I'm Blake Angelos from Yamaha Corporation of America. Thanks for watching.